In Amazon Web Services, AWS, Identity and Access Management, IAM, is a service that enables you to manage users and their permissions in your AWS account. IAM users are individuals who are granted access to your AWS resources. You can create IAM users and assign permissions to them to control what they can and cannot do within your AWS account. IAM groups are collections of IAM users. You can create IAM groups and assign permissions to them, and then add IAM users to the group. This allows you to manage the permissions for multiple users at once, rather than having to set permissions for each user individually. To create an IAM user in AWS, follow these steps. Sign in to the AWS Management Console and navigate to the IAM dashboard. In the navigation pane, click on Users, and then click the Add User button. Enter a username for the new IAM user. Select the type of access that you want to grant to the user. You can choose between programmatic access, which allows the user to access AWS services using the AWS CLI or an API, or AWS Management Console access, which allows the user to access the AWS Management Console. You can also select both options if you want to grant both types of access. If you selected AWS Management Console access, you can also specify whether the user should be able to log in using a password or using multi-factor authentication, MFA. Click the Next Permissions button. On the Set Permissions page, you can choose to either add the user to an existing IAM group or create a new group for the user. You can also attach IAM policies directly to the user to grant them specific permissions. Click the Next Review button to review the details of the new IAM user. If everything looks correct, click the Create User button to create the new IAM user. After you have created the IAM user, you can use the IAM dashboard to manage their permissions and access to your AWS resources.